Friends, I want to share the moment and the time that we are at in the Jewish calendar. Right now, there's a 3-week span from the fast of Tammuz until Tisha B'Av, where we remember the destruction of the first temple and the second temple, of losing our sovereignty in the land of Israel. And the temple was the deepest thing in the world for us as a people. We had our divine service, our prophets roamed the streets. And because we've lost our temple and the exiles of thousands of years that have followed, what is one thing that every single one of us can do in the 3 weeks? Jeremiah in his book of Lamentations says, Kumi, Roni, arise and cry out at night. Shifchi chamayim libecha. Pour your heart out like water to Hashem. This is an early reference to a Jewish practice that we called Tikkun Chatzot, of arising sometime after Jewish midnight and crying over, yearning for the Beis Hamikdash, the temple. It says in Jewish law that a person should be feeling pain and worry about the destruction of the temple. As Jews living in a post-temple world, we cannot even comprehend what we have lost without the Beis Hamikdash. Reb Shlomo says, the Jew that walked in the Beis Hamikdash came out a completely different Jew. That feeling of being seen, of having a deep divine connection, a spiritual connection to the people around you and to Hashem, in unity, in love, in dance, in joy, in clarity, feeling forgiven, feeling cleansed in this holy home. You would walk out shining from one end of the world to the other. And of course, there were problems in both temple eras that are the reason why it doesn't exist anymore, but that is the highest level. The Beis Hamikdash is a code word for Hashem's presence, dwelling in this world in the most manifest level. Most of the year, we're supposed to walk around with a sense of hakaras hatov and gratitude for life. We're a people of Yehudim, Yehudah, the people who give thanks. We're supposed to love life and bless Hashem and be thankful for the gifts of being alive. But at the same time, what makes Jews so connected to this land and to this divine mission, which is totally incomplete, is our yearning for the Beis Hamikdash. As Rav Shlomo Katz says, we can't be satisfied just with the wall. As my wife's grandfather, Simon, alav shalom, who painted this beautiful painting about the wall, but it's the incomplete wall. It's a broken wall. That's not the world. And Jews need to remember, we're not in the ideal world right now. We need a world with, please God, peace, and no war, and unity between our neshamas and our bodies, and our families, and our communities, and our Jewish nation, and the whole world. And we need to remember what the third temple is all about, this third temple which is for the Jewish people and extending out to the whole world. This is the time to discover and yearn and pine, Tzipia Yeshua, to yearn for the redemption. Hashem wants us to yearn for more. Hashem wants this world to be way greater than it is. And that's why we say in our tradition that whoever mourns for Jerusalem, Zoche v'ro'eh b'simcha, will merit to see its great joy. Spend a minute or two a day and reflect on, God forbid, the brokenness. Hashem, please no more bloodshed. Please no more tears. Please help us, each and every one of us, build the temple in our hearts and let it be shown from Shamayim, from the heavens, right down to earth, the third Beis Hamikdash.